Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss the anastomosis around the knee joint. To compensate for the narrowing of the popliteal artery, which occurs during the extreme flexion of the knee, around the knee joint there is a profuse anastomosis of small branches of femoral artery with the muscular and the articular branches of the popliteal artery and with the branches of the anterior and posterior tibial arteries. First of all, remember one thing, that we have a femoral artery which is the continuation of the external iliac artery. This femoral artery is present anterior to the thigh. Okay, this femoral artery will cross to the posterior side in the popliteal fossa and will become the popliteal artery. The popliteal artery is divided into two branches which are anterior and posterior tibial arteries. So remember one thing, that around the knee joint there is a profuse anastomosis which are formed by three arteries. Number one is the femoral artery, number two is popliteal artery, and number three is anterior and posterior tibial arteries. Remember this thing, all these arteries are involved in the formation of anastomosis around the knee joint. So in any case, if there is popliteal aneurysm, so what will happen, this anastomosis will supply the blood supply to the knee joint. Now I will tell you that what are the branches which are forming this anastomosis. First of all, remember one artery which is descending genicular artery. See here, this descending genicular artery is the branch of the femoral artery. Okay, it is present on the medial side. Okay, it will give two branches which are articular branches and the saphenous branch. See here, this is the articular branch and this is the saphenous branch of the descending genicular artery. This descending genicular artery is the branch of the femoral artery. So femoral artery is involved here. Number two, there are some genicular arteries. See here, genicular arteries. Genu means knee. There are genicular arteries which are the branches of popliteal artery. I will show you here four genicular arteries which are the branches of popliteal artery. Number one, on the medial side we have two medial genicular. One is superior medial genicular, one is inferior medial genicular. Okay, and on the lateral side we have two superior and inferior. One is lateral superior genicular and one is lateral inferior genicular. So on the medial side we have two genicular, on the lateral side we have two genicular arteries. One is superior and one is inferior on the medial side, and one is superior and one is inferior on the lateral side. These are the branches of popliteal artery. So two arteries on the medial side and two arteries on the lateral side. Then on the lateral side we have one artery which is descending branch of the lateral circumflex femoral artery. Do you remember that this lateral circumflex femoral artery is the branch of the profunda femoris artery, which is also called as the deep artery of the thigh, and profunda femoris artery is the branch of the femoral artery. So this lateral circumflex femoral artery will give a descending branch which will anastomose with the lateral superior genicular artery. Okay, so this is another branch which will also take part in the anastomosis of the knee joint. Then I have told you that there is anterior tibial artery and the posterior tibial artery, which are the branches of the popliteal artery. These two arteries will also contribute in the formation of the anastomosis around the knee joint. How they will contribute? See here, the anterior tibial artery will give the anterior tibial recurrent artery. Remember this thing, anterior tibial recurrent artery, and the posterior tibial artery will give a branch which is called as the posterior tibial recurrent, or it is also named as circumflex fibular artery or circumflex peroneal artery. So how the this anastomosis has been formed. See here, the branch of femoral artery, then the branches of the popliteal arteries, which are the genicular arteries, then the posterior tibial recurrent from the posterior tibial artery, and anterior tibial recurrent from the anterior tibial artery. This is also the branch of the femoral artery, which is descending branch of the lateral circumflex femoral. So 2 branches from the femoral, 4 branches from the genicular arteries, which are the branches of the popliteal artery. In some books it is written that 5 genicular branches are involved. The 5th one is middle genicular artery, which is also the branch of the popliteal artery, and 1 branch from the anterior tibial, which is anterior tibial recurrent, and 1 branch from the posterior tibial, which is posterior tibial recurrent, which is also called as circumflex fibular artery or the circumflex peroneal artery. So this anastomosis is very, very important. I hope you understand it.